All right, all right. Hello, how's it? And good evening. So, I've been living here in the beautiful city of Johannesburg, South Africa, in the suburbs, for the past 2 months. And I decided to do a little quick summary of my experience here. All over YouTube, you'll find different videos from Americans that have moved to South Africa, African Americans that have moved to South Africa, other people that have moved to South Africa from other countries too. But I'm not going to be doing any like top 5 things to watch out for or things that you should have, I wish I had known or anything like that. I mean, I've been here 3 times before I moved, so I kind of knew what to expect. Every day is a new experience. So my best advice for you is to like watch the videos and just come and see for yourself. As an American living in South Africa, the number one, the number one thing has always been the people. Almost in everybody's video, you'll see that people talk about how South Africans are so welcoming, and that's still my experience to this day. Now, 100, I can't sit here and say 100% of people that I've met have been welcoming. No, there are situations here in the country that have kind of jaded some South Africans uh, towards anybody from other countries, and I understand. It's not necessarily Americans, but it's just people from other countries. So I get it. I was, I've met 99% of the people that I've met have been welcoming. To the point that almost every American that I've met here has been given a South African name. I've been given like 2 or 3. um, but Jabulani was the original one, and that's the one I stick with. Um, African Americans that live here have been identified as South African Americans. Not that we're changing our nationality or anything like that. No, we know we're expats, not immigrants. There are some immigrants here that are working on becoming South African citizens. I'm an expat. I'm living here, visiting here for as long as I want to, as long as I can receive a visa, keep a visa. I know my nationality. I'll be doing a video soon about voting from abroad as soon as I figure it out. So I that was one piece of advice I've learned just from observation. And I knew this, just stay out of people's business. I am not a South African, so I don't comment on South African politics. I don't comment on South African social affairs. I see them, yes, and I do have opinions, but I keep them to myself because my opinion does not matter. I'm visiting here. That's like you going to someone's house and you giving opinions about their house. You don't live there, so keep your opinions to yourself. There have been people that have asked me my opinion, and I'll give it if I'm asked. I'll give it, but I won't get on here like and make a video uh, about politics or about uh, anything else that's going on. That's not my business, not my place. My goal was to come here and enjoy retired life, uh, learn to navigate living in a new country with visual impairment, uh, and all is well, all is good. So, out of all the things that I could talk about, wonderful things I could talk about this country, the people have made it, just more than what I imagined actually living here. Like I said, I've been here for 2 months now, and um, I love it. I love it. I've got to get out and do a little bit more. My first month was spent getting, situated. Second month, kind of like stayed low key so that I can enjoy my birthday week. And now, I'm going back on track. With I need to get back in the gym. I need to start eating right because experiencing different foods and snacks, which are my weakness, and drinks, um, has not worked well for me. So I got to get back in the gym and get back on that. So hopefully this volume is going to be good because I'm trying the microphone that goes with this camera because there's a street and construction behind where we live. But as with any foreign country, if you plan on visiting or want to know more about it, come and visit. Come and visit. Connect with locals. Because, like I said, with the people, I've had the most exciting and memorable experiences interacting with people. I've been invited, like I'm going back to Durban in December to experience parts of a lobola um, ceremony. There are parts that I can't go to because I'm not family, of course, but just going to see, like how it's set up and things like that. And after the lobola is agreed upon, and lobola, for my fellow Americans, it's like dowry. It's a whole process, and I'll explain more when I go, because I want to make sure I get it right. So it may not be exactly like it, what we know as dowry in the United States, but I've seen videos. But being invited back to um, experience what I can of that was very meaningful, to me. So plus I get to go back to the beach. But yeah, the people make this place. We have a lot of similarities between African Americans and slavery and South Africans and apartheid. So we have those commonalities, but the friendliness and the welcoming spirit, being called brother, it's just unique. You don't get this in every African country. To be honest, I don't get this in my country. There are, like I said earlier, there are some South Africans that do not want us here. And I respect that and I understand that. But there are some Americans that do not want us there either. That's a whole nother discussion as well. But thank goodness that the country has done me well. I respect it. The thing is also, when you go to another country, respect the country and respect the customs, respect the practices. You hear a lot of things about crime and things like that. Don't go out. Don't go to those places. Understand where they are, what's happening, when it happens. Like nighttime, I'm in the house. My party and club days are gone, are behind me. So there's nothing out there, for me in the streets. Certain areas that the locals have told me not to go to, I don't go. Just like in the States, there are certain, in major cities and small cities now, there are places where you don't go, parts of town you don't go. Even if you live there, you don't go because you know that there is going to be some issues and some trouble there. So respect the customs, respect the practices. And if there's something, and you have to do your research, because if there's something that you don't want, that you don't think that you can handle or do, then don't go there. Don't go to that place. I've been told that it is disrespectful to go to someone's house and refuse food here. If they offer you food, it's disrespectful to refuse it. So I've not visited anybody's place yet because I want to taste food for myself in controlled situations like a restaurant before I go to someone's house and say, oh, I can't, I don't know. I'd rather taste it somewhere else so that I know what I'm getting myself into. Plus, with my dietary restrictions, with celiac disease and having to have gluten-free food, there are certain things that I can't eat as well. So, do your research, do your homework, connect with locals. Plenty of good people here that would love to just show you their country, because South Africans are very proud and celebratory. That's another video. South Africans celebrate everything. Some happy people. It's just it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm very glad that I made this move. That's the summary of this video. I'm very happy that I made this move, and I'm happy that I was able to make this move at this point in my life. And with all the beautiful views of Cape Town, experiences of Cape Town, the beaches of Durban, the history and culture of Johannesburg, the places I have not been yet, but I am coming. Nothing can top the people, and that's, you know, that's just a fact. The sands make this place, make the experience worthwhile. So for now, this is home. Yes. Till next video, I'm trying to come up with some unique things that you don't see on everybody else's video. I see a lot of topics and subjects that come up, you know, over and over again. So, yeah. 2 months down. Who knows how long to go? Peace. Oh, I mean, you know, to like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested in hearing more rambling of the older man. 57 is still sinking in. But yeah, hopefully this microphone did well too. So we'll see. Peace.